guys, and welcome back to the OTI podcast. In the last episode, I was talking about how I'm looking to get back into the industry and back behind a bar. And I was able to finally find a spot for the season. This new place is called Marina Village, or some may know it as the Shorely. And it's right on Fort Lauderdale Beach. It's a beautiful, beautiful location. The whole place is called Marina Village, but where the boat is called the Shorely, and it used to be the original ferry for Fisher Island. They docked it permanently, they gutted it out, and they made it into this beautiful two-story cocktail bar that is just, location is amazing. It's unmatched. It's right across the street from Fort Lauderdale Beach from the sand, and then you have the marina in the back where you can see the sunset right over Fort Lauderdale Beach, or the Fort Lauderdale skyline. Absolutely gorgeous. You guys have to come check it out. Make sure you guys come by and look for me and get a delicious cocktail. So I'll tell you what, my transition back behind a bar has not been easy on my body physically. I haven't been behind a bar like formally in well over 2 years. 2 years ago, I was a bar manager. There were times where I would jump behind the bar to help the bartenders and stuff, but it wasn't like a full blown shift. And I'm gonna tell you what, this is not bartending at 21 anymore, man. It has really taken some readjusting, both mentally and physically, to get back on that rhythm of being behind a fast paced bar and seeing so many different faces every day, and just remembering all the little details that come with bartending that you just forget when you haven't been practicing it, right? So these past 2 weeks I've been training, and it's like been a reintroduction of being behind a bar, like, bar etiquette and bartender etiquette 101. But I have to say that the way that they have this bar set up is so incredibly efficient for the bar staff. They make it so much easier to where you can skip steps, but yet you don't lose consistency or balance in making these cocktails, because they know there's high volume at this place. So there's always been like this stigma behind batch cocktails where people believe that it loses consistency if it's made in batches. But the way that they do it at Marina Village and the Shorely, there's a couple of cocktails that are on the menu that are batched, but they only batch the alcohol. And then we just add the syrups, the juices, and the garnish. So that means that every single cocktail that is made, whether it's made by me or another bartender or the one downstairs, it's all going to be the same as long as we have our measuring correct. There are some bars that have 9-step cocktails, and for the typical cocktail lover, they love to watch the bartender, the mixologist bring it all together in front of them, and they have like a mental understanding that that cocktail is going to take a little bit longer than like your tequila soda, rum and coke. But when someone comes to the bar and they order 3 9-step cocktails, 2 vodka sodas, and a margarita, that bartender is going to be busy for a while. And when you have a slammed bar and you have rows of people waiting, it's not ideal. So I really, really have to tip my hat off to the Nallhart group. Yeah, they do a great job for the bar staff to be able to work efficiently and fast, but also for the guests to get a great tasting cocktail every single time. So guys, we are still in Hispanic Heritage Month, and I want to touch on the subject of quinces. For those who don't know, a quince is a coming of age celebration, just like a sweet 16 or a bar mitzvah. Every family has their own tradition, and one of the traditions that you typically see at every quince is a baile sorpresa. I personally did not have a baile sorpresa. By the way, baile sorpresa means surprise dance, which is where the birthday girl has like a choreographed dance routine, usually with her court. Her court will consist of damas and chambelanes, which is just, her female either friends or cousins, and then vice versa for, the chambelanes, their friends or cousins or brothers or whatever for the guy side. And they all do like a choreographed dance for like the family's entertainment. However, I think as a collective, the Hispanic community can say that si no le vas a echar ganas, don't have a baile sorpresa. So like if you're not gonna give it your all and like actually do the dance moves with like and act like you want to be up there, like don't have one at all. There's so many cringy ass videos of like girls doing like no, like sin gusto, Si no le vas a echar ganas, don't have a baile sorpresa. Do something else. You can skip it. Like seriously, stop embarrassing yourself and your family. And if you do have a baile sorpresa, please keep your hormone tendencies. Like, I know at 15, everybody's hormones are raging, but keep that to yourself. There's also been so many videos of girls in crazy skimpy outfits doing chair dances and like twerking on the floor and grinding on the chambalanes. It's just hella awkward and super disrespectful, I feel, for the culture and also for behind the meaning of what the quince is supposed to be about. I have seen new baile sorpresas that involve like the whole family and they do like a flash mob thing, or it'll just be like the daughter and the dad, or like the mom and her and madrinas and the birthday girl. Like that's really cute. I think that that looks so much better. But like when it's a bunch of 15-year-old girls trying to like do this half-ass choreographed routine and then try to be sexy on top of that, it's so awkward. I think that you should do it right and don't try to act like not your age or don't have it at all. And if you guys want to see a perfect example, there is the red tassel girl on TikTok, and the dance that she did, she was literally grinding on the floor, and they were, twerking their asses on the floor in front of the whole family. Like, you got a señora, like you got your grandma over here, and she's watching you do that. That's crazy. But anyway, that's my take on that. Since we are continuing our Hispanic Heritage Artist Highlight, my artist for this episode is going to be Ruben Blades, and he is a Panamanian salsero and composer. My personal favorite song of his is Plástico, which he has with Willy Colon. The production behind this song is so perfect for its time that when it starts, you don't even realize that it's a salsa because it starts off like a little funky groove, like a 70s funk disco type song. It is a great song. It has great lyrics. I think that it even resonates with stuff for today. And next time you're in a salsa mood, give that song a listen. Plástico by Willy Colon and Ruben Blades. She's beauty and she's grace. She's Miss United States. Miss Quince. Miss freaking Quince twice.
Quince.
Doble Quince, that's right. Miss Doble Quince plus Juan.
Plus Juan. Where's Juan?
Where's Juan? Where's my chambalan Juan? But no, I didn't wear a tiara for my quince. I saw that you did. Yeah, I know. We're gonna show Deja's quince pictures, and we're gonna show my pictures. My quince was all blue and butterfly themed. What was your theme, Dej?
My theme was just all purple and diamonds and pearls.
You've been diamond out and like rhinestoned out since you were
like, out of the womb, pretty much.
But anyway, this would be my tia quince look. I would show up to somebody's quince wearing a tiara. That's hella rude. I can't do that. No, but seriously, like if any of your kids are having quinces, or if any of your, if any of your primas are having quinces, I love to go to quinces. So please send me an invite.
It's usually now, you notice the trend where quinces are now on cruises or...
For real?
Yeah, they do quince cruises, or they travel instead of having a traditional quince.
I've heard of the traveling one. I think I like that. I like that too, where like instead of spending a bunch of money on a quince, you just put it towards them like traveling like Europe or like, I don't know, a different country. I think that seeing other cultures and being like well traveled at a young age is way more important than feeding a bunch of tias and tios and a bunch of, whatever kids. Oh, so funny story from my quince. So one of my cousins brought jello shots to the quince, right? And they had them off like in a coolers off to the side. And one of my friends like peeped that there was stuff, like she peeped that there was jello shots in there, so she grabbed a bunch of them. Like she filled a plastic bag of them. She brought them to my room because they had my quince in my parents' backyard in the house that we grew up in, Deerfield. And she brought them to my room and she stuffed them in the sock drawer so that everybody would go to my room, and we acted like we were just in there like blah 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 talking and whatever. No, we were straight up taking jello shots. So sorry, Mom.
My quince story involved having a guy ask my father to be my boyfriend.
At your quince?
At my quince.
That's bold.
He had to sit down with my father.
That's bold. You might as well ask for her hand in marriage. What the hell?
Yes. Shout out to Drew.
Hi, Drew. Is he married now?
He's married with 3 beautiful kids. He is a great cinematographer. I wish him the best of luck. He is just...
Drew, you are brave for that, because that's wild. To do it at her quince. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we will see you next time. Bye.